Hi, my name is Jeanifer Bartlett. I'm 42 years old. I'm a wife and a mother, and the mother of 2 boys. I have a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I live in Port Neches, Texas. Since my weight loss, and my family is very active, and I used to kind of sit on the sidelines and watch, take a lot of pictures, and our first big trip this year was to go to Colorado and do some hiking and some fly fishing and things like that. We're about to go to the snow and do some snow tubing and things like that, and it's exciting because I used to sit on the sidelines and just kind of watch everybody. And so pretty active. We like to hang out at the lake and get some sun and hang out in the fall and just enjoy the family time together. I had some anxiety, but I was really excited at the same time, excited to move forward. The anxiety was only just to get it done and to be done with it and be on the other end. But the excitement that I felt overshadowed all of that. And I also had a little bit of anxiety. My dad actually passed away that day when I was in surgery. He had congestive heart failure, but that's actually part of what brought me to this journey, was losing my parents at such a young age and their health. And so I decided about a year ago to get serious and start taking care of myself. I've always been a yo-yo dieter. Even in high school, back in the day, I was a thicker girl, and I've always had issues with that. And as I've aged and gotten older, I gain and lose all the time. I've tried every fad and every diet that there possibly is, and would do them religiously, and then gain the weight right back. After having kids and aging, of course, everything got a little bit harder, just like it does for everyone, and my health started to decline. I was having issues with blood pressure. I was pre-diabetic, and I think the final straw has to do with my boys. And one of them is that feeling of them not being able to wrap their arms around me, and then watching them from the sidelines so often. But when it comes to my kids, they kind of deserve a healthy mom, and my husband deserves a healthy wife, and I deserve to be healthy myself. I actually went to the Live Well conference numerous years with girlfriends, and usually one girlfriend, and because I'm a stay-at-home mom, could go during the daytime. And at the Live Well conference, I went to a lot of the breakout sessions, usually about weight and self-esteem and things like that. But when I went through, I believe, a health monitoring check, where you could go through and check your heart rate and check different aspects of your health. And at the end, I signed up and filled out a form to get a call from the Bariatric Center just to see if I even qualified, because it's something I had never really thought about doing before. I prayed about it for a long time. I talked to my husband about it for a long time. I researched everything under the sun and ended up calling to Dr. Schrapp's office and asking for a consultation. I had 1,000 questions. With my husband being in the medical field, he had 1,000 questions and concerns, and he answered all of them, and without hesitation. What I loved about him is the fact that he wasn't in the business to have as many surgeries as he possibly could, and that it was really about you and if this was the right choice for yourself. And what I learned for myself is that this isn't the right choice for everyone, but it was definitely my best yes. I'm at almost a year out, and I've lost 70 pounds. I knew I wouldn't lose as much as a lot of people do because of where my BMI was, but I have been so pleased, but I've had to work really hard. And so my biggest goal that I had was to have new clothes. And going and getting ready for this, I went and tried on jeans yesterday, and it was really exciting. So to give you an idea, I was at an 18-20 is about where I was at, and actually I was probably more of a 22, but I wore those for as long as I possibly could. And when I tried on yesterday, I was a size 6, and I was shocked. It felt good, and it felt like who I'm supposed to be. Everything from cholesterol, my A1C and everything is in the normal range now, in the healthy range. And I didn't know what that felt like, because I have felt so sluggish and slow for so long that I didn't know what it felt like to have those normal levels. Mike, my youngest, his favorite thing is to be able to wrap his arms all the way around me. And I knew that would happen one day, but he might be like 40. Scott, the way he looks at me now, he's always loved me, and he always says he's loved all of me. But the way he looks at me now, I can see that pride. I would say thank you, first of all, for your honesty. Thank you for knowing my name when I walk in, even though I'm not on the list. You know, they know who I am. And that's such a great feeling to walk in and know that they care about you that much. They have been beyond professional and beyond helpful and available. And that mattered to me. But when I really started praying about it, I wanted somebody here. I wanted somebody home, and I wanted somebody that I could call if something did happen. I wanted somebody that I could reach out to and ask questions to at the drop of a hat. And there's something to be said about keeping it local. And for that in and of itself, I highly recommend Dr. Schraps and his team.